welcome back to another video. I am a little bit tired this morning, but pretty proud of myself for still waking up for my 5 o'clock wake up call. Yesterday, I went to watch and support Kevin while he was driving for this like special project with Range Rover and Mercedes. It was so fun. We had a 6 a.m. call time and needed to leave the house like just after 5. So I was up at 2:45 a.m. yesterday and we didn't get home until about 7 p.m. So yeah, a little bit tired. It's just after 6 o'clock now and I've had my morning coffee and journaled, so I'm gonna get myself together and head down to the gym. This will be my third strength training workout of the week, so I'm gonna crush out this last one and I know I'll feel so much better. Switched up some of my habits and routines, mostly to do with my morning routines. You guys maybe remember that for quite a while there, I really had, I guess, like a standard for myself to trying to have lemon water before I had coffee in the morning. And that was something that I really felt helped me start the day on like a positive note and make healthy decisions, which it definitely did. That didn't change necessarily, but I feel like that's kind of been switched out now with my early mornings and getting to the gym nice and early. And now my morning coffee is honestly kind of like my reward for waking up at 5 a.m. I really enjoy that feeling of having those few minutes to myself that I just indulge in my coffee, and it's honestly one of my favorite parts of the day. And then getting to the gym nice and early. Right now I've been there between 6 and 6:30 usually in the morning, and so I feel like that is the thing that really sets my confidence up and really sets the tone for my healthy habits that day and eating really well. So I'm sure it would still be probably more ideal for my body to start the morning with lemon water, but I've been trying to just listen to my own body and what works for me. I had also mentioned in a monthly reset video a couple months ago that I was wanting to eat food before I had coffee, which again is another thing that I've kind of changed up. I personally don't love eating before I go to the gym, and then even just time-wise to have breakfast before I'm having coffee and then go to the gym just kind of feels like it delays the start to my morning and getting things going. So I have been putting grass-fed butter in my first coffee of the day, and my sister is an acupuncturist and they did nutritional therapy, so she mentioned that that kind of still helps with it not being that instant spike in your body. So that's kind of been what I've been doing instead. For quite a while there, reading was a part of my regular morning routine and something that I held myself accountable to making sure that I was doing, keeping track of that on my daily habit tracker. But now that I've been enjoying more reading for fun and reading fiction books and focusing more so on the pleasure of reading, that's something that I've also taken off my like daily habit list. And I don't want reading to be something that feels like a chore, and it was kind of getting to be that point for me a little bit. So instead, I've been listening to an audiobook in the morning while I have breakfast and kind of just get ready for the day, and I've been really enjoying that form of learning. My meditations, I've also been habit stacking a little bit. So while I do my stretching at the gym, then I'll listen to one of the affirmations or guided meditations that is on the Form app. And so I just really streamlined some of those activities that do make me feel good, but that can take up quite a bit of time, and just made things a little bit more enjoyable for myself. I think sometimes when those routines start to feel more like chores and something that you have to do, that's when it can be a good time to switch things up. And again, with just all of the advice and the things that we hear online, I've been trying to be more conscious of just taking a perspective of trying things out and seeing what works for me, and not feeling like I have to apply every single health and wellness or mindset tip that I hear from the experts. So those are a couple of the things that I have modified for myself a little bit, and I'm really, really happy with my current routine and just feeling really productive and healthy and like on top of my game. So okay, time to change up and get ready for my work day. Just went ahead and made myself breakfast. This has been a go-to breakfast for me the last couple weeks. So I just have a slice of sourdough, some smashed avocado, smoked salmon, and then 2 eggs on top. Sauteed up a little zucchini on the side. And then here I have my warm lemon water, and I'm just drinking that out of a straw. I'm loving these glass straws that I got, by the way. Keeping it comfy and cozy for work today. I am obviously gonna put on a shirt, but Kevin always laughs at me when I do this, but I wanted to show you my favorite trick for getting on either tight clothing or white tops without getting makeup on it. So I have this scarf top. You could obviously just use a regular scarf, but it's nice and slippery. And so I just like drape this over my face and then pull it over top. And you just pull out the tail and your hair. Little comfy work outfit of the day. And now I'm gonna sit down and get into some focus work. Going to take a break for lunch. It is about 1:30 and I have a new recipe that I've been really enjoying, so I'm excited to share that with you. As usual, it's all very simple, very easy. So last night I made up a big batch of rice, so I'm gonna do a bed of rice. We have some chicken, olives, cucumber, and then I'm just gonna mix that up with this tzatziki. I actually used to work at a juice bar back in the day. It was inside Gold's Gym, and so I made like protein shakes and rice bowls and wraps. And so this little combo is actually one of the recipes or like the items on the menu that we had at the juice bar. And I just thought about it the other day and remembered how good it was. So we're bringing it back. It's just about 6:15 and I am still working away. I'm almost done for the day, but I kind of realized that I never did check back in with you guys after my vlog that had talked about how I was applying for a job. I did not end up getting that position. So I've kind of taken the mindset of rejection is protection. It was a good opportunity for me to have a shift in perspective. My mindset right now is that I want to be regularly pitching to brands, both for my own content and creating content for brands. It's kind of cool that throughout the process of interviewing and applying, I did get that bit of confidence boost, the CEO telling me like, you're really great at content. And that just, I don't know, it kind of solidified that maybe this is a good route for me to go down. So that's kind of what my goal is now, and that's the last thing that I have to do tonight. I want to start putting together some pitch decks and some content ideas for different brands that I'm going to send off. That is where my head is at. It's been a bit of a journey to get here. Now 7:42, I finished up that proposal and downloaded it and then did a quick reset of our space. Now I'm just sitting down to eat dinner. So this is what we have going on this evening. I had prepped some Brussels sprouts and sweet potato fries the other night, so just having those for leftovers. And then this is not the prettiest thing you've ever seen, but I've been loving having a lettuce wrapped veggie burger. So we're down to our last little pieces of romaine. So this is the situation, but that is what is for dinner this evening. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the vlog here, but I hope you enjoyed spending the day with me, a little chatty catch up on life. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here, and I will see you guys all next week. Bye guys.